Insurance for when there's a hitch in the trailer hitch. Tennesseans know that sometimes life has its loose ends.
Good thing we had that trailer added.
Know that Farm Bureau Insurance is there to help. Tennessee Insurance for Tennessee Life.
Good afternoon. Thanks for checking in with your noon weather update. The skies are gradually clearing again from west to east. The mountain counties are going to hang on to the clouds just a little bit longer here throughout the afternoon hours. And then abundant sunshine is on the way. We're talking about a low pressure system to our south that's continuing to slide its way off to the south. So any travelers heading on spring break here this week, if you're heading out today, you're going to be running into the rain showers for a good chunk of the day. But this storm system is going to be swinging its way on out of here as you look at your future cast from now through the rest of the tonight. Again, a gradual clearing, rain showers to our southeast, but we'll see abundant sunshine before the day is over. So grab the sunglasses, and it's going to be a warmer day as well. So decreasing clouds and warming temperatures. A big old warm-up is on the way with elevated fire danger here this week. And a strong storm system is going to be entering the area as we get into the upcoming weekend. I've got all the details, and here at East Tennessee Weather, remember, we dive into the specifics. We can give you the time and the day and time really to dive into what to expect as we progress through time. So lunchtime temperatures, not bad. A little bit cooler across the mountains thanks to the clouds hanging out with us. Other than that, more sunshine across the plateau, and temperatures have already started to warm into the 50s. Our goal today is going to be in low, mid, and even some upper 60s across the Southern Valley. So that's warmer than what we had yesterday. And with the sunshine, it's going to have a nice feel to the air. And if you have evening plans here tonight, whether you're running the kids around town, you have date night, dinner plans, or just heading home from work around 6 o'clock, we'll be at 63. So very comfortable. And with the sun setting an hour later, it's nice. 7 o'clock, we're still at 61, dropping down to 58 degrees by 8 o'clock here this evening. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast. I'm just going to stop it on Thursday. Why? Well, yeah, warming temperatures. Beautiful weather pattern on the way. We're going to be trending about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Low temperatures come up as well, a sign of a changing weather pattern. And that change does come through on Thursday. Little wave in the atmosphere. That's going to present us with more cloud coverage than rainfall, but this wave swings through Thursday into Friday, and as it does so, it's going to give us lift in the atmosphere. But when you look at the surface, it's really not going to produce a whole lot of rainfall. We're probably talking less than a quarter, less than maybe even a tenth of an inch of rain with that Thursday storm system. But remember, we've got a bigger storm system set to arrive as we round out the week and head into the upcoming weekend. So let's go back to the 7-day forecast. Average high is 59. As we take you past Thursday, Friday is going to be a beautiful day, warm and breezy with increasing clouds at 75. Here comes our storm system. This is going to be a big one, my friends. Not just for us here locally, but anybody traveling the country. This storm system is going to bomb out, and a very strong low pressure at the surface is going to be developing. By Thursday, the storm is over into California. It's going to track its way into the Intermountain West and the Four Corners, and then work its way into the upper Midwest as we get into our Friday. That's going to open the Gulf doors for a lot of moisture moving its way on in. But because that mid-level storm is going to strengthen into a very strong low-pressure system at the surface, the forecast is 976 millibars. To put that into perspective, a Category 1 hurricane is about 976 millibars. And this is over land. So this is going to cause a mess. We're talking blizzard conditions across the upper Midwest and the Great Plains. We're talking severe weather across the southern and southeastern U.S. and very heavy rain along with very windy conditions. Remember how we had that big wind event? This is likely to do the same thing. So it is going to cause some problems here in East Tennessee. Let's break it down. I've said it before, the big dogs with NOAA have all jumped in on board with this system. And the first one we'll start you off with is the Storm Prediction Center. They have issued a level 1 and a level 2 risk. This far out, they only do level 1 and level 2 risk. You can see the legend in the top right-hand side of your screen. 15% probability of severe weather breaking out, or 30% or greater. So the bullseye is probably going to be around Memphis and Little Rock, parts of southern Missouri, and maybe extreme western Kentucky. That's Friday into Saturday. And then here's the change for us. They've elevated our risk for severe weather Saturday into Sunday. And it's probably going to be after sundown on Saturday night, the best timing as it stands right now. So I'll keep you posted on that. But this is something to look forward to or look at and understand that we are talking about the big risk for severe weather and then a lot of wind and a lot of rain. So the Climate Prediction Center, also under NOAA, has jumped on board and said, hey, listen, we're going to issue a high risk for heavy rain across the entire state of Tennessee in the lighter shaded green area. The darker shaded green is a moderate risk for heavy rain all the way from the Gulf up into the New England and mid-Atlantic area. But it doesn't necessarily stop there because when you look at the rainfall forecast, somewhere around the southeastern U.S., we could pick up anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain. Now, that may be creeping into East Tennessee. It kind of depends on where this rain axis sets up shop. The problem is we've got a lot of rain because the winds are going to be running parallel to the cold front. So it's not going to really push the cold front really fast from west to east. And so therefore, you just get that cold front to act as a focus. And with all this Gulf moisture moving its way on in, that's going to drop a lot of rain. The other side of the story, as I mentioned, is the wind. The Climate Prediction Center has already issued, and these are rare forecasts, by the way, by the Climate Prediction Center, a moderate risk for high wind. It does look like a mountain wave event is going to head up across the mountain, so that means we could see winds in excess of 60, 70, 80, maybe even 90 miles per hour across the peaks of the Smokies. It is going to be rather windy and gusty into the week and weekend, and of course, the threat for strong to severe thunderstorms and localized flooding or flash flooding probably can't be ruled out. Now, we are about 2 inches behind on rainfall so far this year. So we desperately need the rain. So 2 to 4 inches would help to pick that back up, but too much too soon too quickly can lead to other issues. So the Climate Prediction Center has also that elevated risk for elevated or above average precipitation over the next, above and beyond, I should say, the 7-day forecast. So that's your 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. And realize too, warmer air holds a lot more moisture. And so with an elevated rain risk, well, we're probably looking at warmer temperatures, and I think that's going to be the case. So if you love that warm spring weather, I think that's going to be in store for us. But the problem is it comes with storm systems, and that's what's going to be heading our way. So we're going to keep you posted on that. Make sure you download the East Tennessee Weather app, log on to easttenweather.com, join on social media, like and share, and subscribe to the platform to keep up to date with how this storm plays out. Not just this one, but all the storms that are set to arrive this spring months. Have a great day. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day parts, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.